Good afternoon, folks. My name is Bruce Carter, and I'm on the Board of Trustees for the library. And first of all, I want to thank y'all for allowing us this opportunity to be here tonight. We have several of our board members. If you kind of stand up, shake your head, whatever. And we also have the new nominees for our board here tonight. If they would like to stand up, we're really excited to have those people potentially joining our board. I know that's one of the decisions y'all will be helping us make, but these people we're really excited about joining us. Also, a couple of things that you have in your paperwork on Beth Key's term is not up. She's not up actually for a couple of years, so that's a mistake. And what is up for tonight is renewal for Donna McFarland. So if you would make that change, I would appreciate it. But we're here to answer any questions, provide you any information that you may need from us. And for that, I'm going to introduce Beth Topic, who will go over our vetting process that we went through for these new nominees. But again, thank you for your time, and let us know any information you may need.
Hi, I'm Beth Popick. I'm one of the trustees on the Sumner County Library Board. And I just wanted to thank you for allowing us to kind of explain the vetting process that the Library Board goes through to nominate the trustee members. Our Personnel Committee ensures that all the vacancies, positions are posted publicly on both the Sumner County website as well as the individual social media outlets for all of the libraries. And that any citizen interested in applying can fill out an application online or in person at their local library. These applications are then allowed to be given to the subcommittee and are discussed, and we look at the strengths each candidate may have to enhance our library, such as grant writing, nonprofit, finance. We would like to enhance this library board that we have. The committee is looking for people who are willing to engage their time and effort to increase our library system's commitment to the community. According to our bylaws, the trustees are required to represent the area that they are supporting and applying for. They have to dedicate many hours to training to get a state trustee certification and do continual education and commit themselves to the bi-monthly board meetings and participate in a subcommittee. The Personnel Committee then interviews the candidates and recommends those who fit the criteria for any position, and then they bring those to the board. The board then looks at those qualified applicants, and then they forward those people that they've nominated to the county mayor, and then the county mayor then sends it to commission approval. The library board has worked really hard to become a transparent and efficient governing body. And this board is no longer that lethargic entity where they were just competing for cakes and goodies at the board meetings. We're working to better efficiently manage and provide community-oriented systems and help our citizens, not just by lending books, but through lots of different other things. And if you have any other clarifications that you need, please feel free to ask us at any of those questions. Thank you for your time.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
So you said Beth Key, through-year term expiring October 2022 was not correct?
That is not correct, no. The correct answer for Beth Key
July 2024.
is July 2024.
Okay.
So the three that we've nominated are up, and then Donna McFarland, who is up for re-evaluation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other citizen comment? Through-year term, there, I guess, are 4 spots instead of 5 up right now. And so I did have a lot of people reach out to me. I know I think Mr. Hyde did as well. So I appreciate the library board coming and having their nominees, but the library board is it's an operation of the county commission. It's funded by the county commission and how things run. And so I know there's been a lot of unfortunate problems over the past year and a half that I've seen with the library board. And I think it definitely needs a fresh set of outside eyes, in my opinion, to kind of look through. We're going to be talking about library board tomorrow night and budget. So there's, I didn't know the library board was so controversial until the past year and a half from now. So, and our library system. But there was a slate that I'd like to recommend for the committee for this. I'm not sure who matches up where, but I have four people to recommend without objection. But Beverly Hyde was one. Also, Debbie Martin was another one that I had. It's Debbie Martin, Martin. Citizen Joanna Daniels, Joanna Daniels. And then Diane Johnson approached me about being on the library board, so I'd like to move to nominate her as well to be on that board.
What was the second name?
Second name was Debbie Martin. So Beverly Hyde, Debbie Martin, that's two B's, Debbie Martin. And Joanna Daniels was the third name. And then Diane Johnson was the fourth name, if there's only 4 spots. Any discussion?
Can you tell us a little bit about the applicants, since we're trying to make sure we've got them?
So Beverly Hyde, that's Chairman Hyde's wife.
Right.
I've been very involved for a long time, so I think you could probably speak to her credentials a little bit better than I could. But I know she's been super involved and a concerned citizen and something that she desired to do. And I thought she'd be a good fit representing that portion of Hendersonville. And considering Hendersonville makes up the majority of our library system as far as like,
Yeah.
you know, what happens. It's a large bulk of that. So,
Okay.
Mrs. Hyde. Debbie Martin was a citizen that reached out to me. She actually works for the state, very involved with legislative stuff. She works for the lieutenant governor. And she has come and spoken at meetings. Her and her husband, Tracy, have been involved for a long time with what's going on in Sumner County government and with spending concerns with overgrowth and just what's happening throughout the county. So I know they've been very involved, of course, being involved in state government as well and understanding things from the state level.
Fiscal conservative.
Very fiscally conservative for Debbie Martin. Joanna Daniels is a local mom and that is just, I guess, really concerned about curriculum in the schools and what's in our libraries and about what is happening in our school systems as far as like just curriculum. And I know there has been some good things, and she was recommended to me by some other commissioners. And so I think she'd be a good fit to just really looking at what kind of information is flowing in and out of our libraries, you know, and especially as our kids are in there.
Students, yeah.
And then Diane Johnson, she used to work for the library system. She was the former director of the Hendersonville Library and had reached out to me this summer expressing interest and concerns that she had with the library board and the system and how it's run. And so I thought she would be a good voice on there to I guess, have a different perspective
Okay.
and things to say. But as a library director, she also has a background in the business world for about 30 years. I spoke with her and doing consulting in business processes and systems and almost in auditing, I guess, almost like not like the comptroller level, but sort of like that. So I know she has a keen eye for those types of things and efficiencies and systems. So that was a little background on her.
Okay, thank you.
All right, seeing no other discussion, I will move to approve these 4 for this. Did you have something?
Are you aware of what Ms. Johnson's, the nature of her departure with her employment?
I'm not fully aware. I'm a little aware, I guess. You know, I guess there's 2 sides to every story.
Yeah, I'm not going to just go into detail, but she was terminated as the Hendersonville librarian. I think that is something that this committee should probably know before placing her on the board over it. That seems like that could be an issue.
Well, based on human resource issues, that's something you can't talk about. Can we circle her name and circle back?
Well, we could defer to that
Defer
one
it?
to next month if we wanted, if you wanted to make that motion.
Maybe that would be better, to
That's fine.
defer it. And that circled name, Diana? Is
Yep,
Diana?
and Diane Johnson.
And then,
So we'll move to defer that slot, I guess, to November.
okay,
And we'll move to, so I guess I'll amend my motion to move to approve Beverly Hyde, Debbie Martin, and Joanna Daniels at this time to move forward the positive recommendation to the full commission. So that'll be my motion.
okay. I'll second it.
All right, Commissioner Young made a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? All right, move on. Equalization Board, that's a kind of commission